like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit risky? Are you afraid to
I think, I think it has to be different to some degree. I think Westlife is, Westlife was amazing and Westlife was famous for the way Westlife sounded. But I think going forward, I think everyone would have expected me to maybe just do a solo version of Westlife. So I think consciously I wanted to have something a bit different. And I think Everything to Me was the first song that we wrote for the album. So it was I was going in there with a kind of a really positive, upbeat kind of frame of mind. I wanted to try and do enough tempo. Like we were going into all these writing sessions, everybody wanted to write up tempo songs. Probably because Westlife had done so many ballads. But, in the end the songs happen for a reason, and the sound comes from how you're feeling on the day or who you're with. Everybody I wrote with, obviously I don't play any instruments, so anybody I wrote with was a musician or played an instrument or other instruments, lots of instruments very well. So we had the choice of lots of, guitars, mandolins, ukuleles. That's the kind of vibe that just came out naturally. I like that vibe of music. I love folk music. I love pop music. I think there's a bit of soul in there as well. I mean, a bit of country. So it's every day you with me, you just feel that let's write a song and see what happens. It could be absolutely nothing, or it could change your life. So it's one of those things, you just see how you feel on the day. But yeah, it's something I definitely wanted to be different to Westlife. I think, yeah, definitely.
And how much were you involved in
every song? It's funny because I was kind of the record label when we started off, first talking to the label. I didn't expect at all for them to want me to write, and it was a very kind of, I suppose I was very nervous about it, very scared about it, because I've never really done too much. I've done a bit of it before, obviously, Westlife here and there, but nothing, that I could talk about too much. But yeah, so the first session was Everything to Me. So went in and had the title in my phone for about 4 months actually, and it was good in, and we just wrote the song. It's one of those things that's, you don't know how you're going to be at until you try it. And I remember leaving the studio the first day, thinking that's not a bad song. I didn't know that it was a really good song. So the label then, the president of the label rang me a couple of days later and said, this is really, really good. It's a really, really good song. And I was like, all right, okay, cool. We're going to book more sessions for you. We're going to put you with more people. And then I thought, I might have got off to a good start or whatever, and maybe beginner's luck or whatever. But a couple of weeks later, then a week after that, actually, I wrote All You Need to Know with Paul Barry and Patrick Mascot. So that was, I think that's probably one of the best songs in the album. For me personally, it's a great song. It's the second song you would have heard. So it's one of those things, you just get in and you see how you feel. And I found lyrically, I was very good at it. I found it very easy, probably because of the fact that I was kind of just talking about stuff that was important to me. I talked about my life with it, or how I was feeling on the day. And I think melody-wise, I find that easy enough, to be honest. It's kind of like you sing 500 songs and stuff your whole life. You have a lot of melodies going on in your head, and lots of ideas, stuff like that. But I was surprised lyrically how how comfortable I felt doing it. And I felt like I was getting lots of compliments every session I was doing. And I thought, okay, maybe I can do this, And I didn't know, because you hand it to the label. I don't want to decide whether my songs are any good or not. It's up to the record label. That's their job to tell me if it's a hit or not, So, but I was getting, every kind of 2 out of 3 sessions were good, and getting good reaction back from different people. So, but I learned a lot, I got to write with some very famous writers, I got to write with some very unfamous writers. I got good songs out of both. Probably more songs out of people that were younger and up and coming. Probably because maybe, I don't know, they were hungrier than me.